And I just want to say that we're getting some fantastic images from all over the world. From the Far East to Russia, the USA, Africa, Australia, Europe. Many parts of the world are sending in some fantastic images, and I will produce these onto this video. Because we're seeing a strange halo in the skies with our sun, and it's a white object now. It's not the yellow sun anymore, as you can see here on the screen. And also, this system is coming in. We've got Nibiru, we've got Helion, the brown dwarf star, and the moons that are coming in as well, as you can see the image on the screen. There's a lot of crazy space weather that's been erratic up there in the heavens. And again, on the land and all around us, we're seeing the trees are dying. You can see here as well. And I believe that the power grids will go down all across the world if we get a huge blast, solar blast, that's affecting the Earth's magnetic field. As the sun's magnetic field is twisted, here you can see these power grids. And again, we've got to prepare for this. When this huge event occurs that comes our way, because every single image that we're seeing is the same. We're seeing dark skies in the noon skies at day and noontime, 3 p.m. It's just getting far too dark. We're seeing this white sun. It's not our sun. We've got this simulator that's in front of the sun. I mean, every day when I look at the skies, I'm noticing some huge changes. And you're all seeing the same changes. And again, this is the reason why I do my videos. Because I just want to wake humanity up. I really do. Because on the 25th of July 2016, at around 8:30 in the evening, I saw Nibiru. I saw that red celestial object. And it was to the right side of the sun. And it blew me away. It really did. So I went home to catch my camera, but when I got back it was just a red haze. But this is why I've got the passion to keep going. This is why I do the videos on the channel all the time. Because I've seen Nibiru. And I will continue searching and exploring, continuing this channel's diary to get the truth out there to the massive people. The subscribers, there's some fantastic subscribers that are watching the channel, and I've had some excellent, brilliant images, and also, I mean, emails have been great and fantastic too, and I respect all of you for this, because eventually we're going to have a huge pole shift, and it's going to be a crust shift where the land will move and cause a lot of problems, as again the government seem to think that they can go into them underground cities, them bunkers that they've been building for many years right behind our backs. Because you can't believe the government, because the government, they don't care anymore, as you can see here. So we've got to think out the box and think of it for ourselves all the time. So again, I've got a passion for this. I know that the system is coming in. The weather has completely changed. For many years I've been viewing those stars and viewing the skies. And I know a lot of you too have. And I mean, again, I had a military man from World War II, a 90-year-old gentleman that emails me. Nearly every day he sends messages saying the skies have changed, and he's very worried about this. And he's worried to tell his family members. I mean, this guy fought the war back in the 1940s. I mean, the military are being used to spray our skies. That aluminium that's coming down to the land, I mean, it's dreadful. I mean, look at these chem planes on this image. We are being affected by this. And I do believe that they're trying to depopulate the planet before this event happens. They don't want anybody to see this because they've been lying to us all the time. I mean, I go out every single day and I see those chem planes. I see that red haze on the horizons. We all do now. I mean, Dennis, another great subscriber, has been sending some fantastic images, seeing the system. I mean, we've got Dawn Taylor as well from the UK. She sent some fantastic images in as well. Mike Carmelini from Germany, another respectable subscriber. I mean, some of the work that everybody's sending in is just amazing. There is over thousands of people that are sending images in, and I respect all of you. So again, I believe that you're close friends to me now, and we need to just keep focused on what's going on around us. Because again, news media will not say a single word to us. Not a word. I mean, as you know, I've done videos in the past where I've tried to phone news media, and I've got through a couple of times to Channel 4, ITV, the BBC, and they just keep saying they don't know nothing. They don't know anything. They don't know about chemtrails. As far as they're concerned, they're contrails. And this is what the powers that be have told them to say. Total waste of time. So again, it's down to us. And there is some fantastic channels out there that are providing the truth. And we know the real channels, the truth channels. The ones that are persistent. And that is the key word, to be persistent. To keep searching, to finding out the truth. Because Nibiru has been on this 3,600-year ecliptic orbit many times in the past. And I've looked at other channels. I mean, Mr. John Moore, fantastic guy, that provided truth. And he's got a fantastic channel that's running. And every day he's persistent at his job. There's many people that are doing some fantastic work. So again, I'm going to provide some true footage on this video of people that have sent some fantastic images in. I mean, we're all in it together. Because, again, it's just, the truth is out there, isn't it? So I'm going to play this video now. And take care. And please, again, prep and prepare. Because we've got these heavenly bodies that are coming in now.
Okay, we've got some fantastic images that have come through. And it's now the 19th of the 7th, 2017. And this image, this fantastic image, has come from Ethan Asher from Newark in Nottinghamshire in the UK. And you can clearly see that halo that was up there this afternoon in the UK skies. And also more evidence that this white object that's in front of our sun, this simulator, and more people are waking up to this. This is fantastic, thank you. Also, we've got some fantastic images as well, coming from Jason Hander from the UK, the Midlands. And again, you can clearly see that there is an object, a light source here on the horizon, this yellow reflection we see all the time. And we've got this Sol the Sun with this simulator, and it's burning holes through the chemtrails. I mean, more evidence that the system, these cloud formations, these fake clouds we see full of chemicals, is just being broken away now. Fantastic image, thank you for this. Also, Jason says that through the day, early in the morning start, this white sun, this object in front of it, is just beaming down. Look how bright it is on the buildings and also these chemtrails. And he says there was 14 military planes spraying early hours of the morning. And again, look clearly, you can see these natural clouds that are just not doing anything anymore. So they spray these chems to hide the system and also to stop it. What they do is they cool the atmosphere down, and they're trying to do this all the time. but as the months will go by, the sun's just going to get worse. The heat, the solar activity, it's just going to get worse. Another true image as well, as you've got this bright light source in the sky burning through those chemtrails. These are not natural clouds. And then you've got this another illumination from another body that's up there. We see these two lights, these two colourings in the sky with the sun. This creamy haze. And also, again, with the moon. I mean, last night through them chems, we saw this same sort of reflection. Very interesting. And also, I mean, Jason, thank you for these. Another great image. I mean, again, look at the haze on the horizon. A different colouring in the sky. And all this trash that we see on other images around the world and also our skies. Early hours of the morning as well, they're just spraying all this barium, aluminium. It's harming everything on the land. It really is. Very dangerous. And again, it's to hide the system. And we have to keep going on. We've just got to keep pressing on to seeing the system, to seeing what we can see up there. I mean, look at this. There's something else that's cutting through there. Can you see this? Fantastic image. Cheers. Also, Jason's very persistent. He is always sending in images. And thank you for your excellent long email you've sent in of things that you've seen in the past. And catching the skies that have been... I mean, Jason's been doing it for 3 years. I mean, look at this on the horizon. And also, I mean, all this trash. Our blue skies behind there. But the thing is, so, I mean, they're harming everything, aren't they? I mean, this is, to me, a criminal offence. Here we have that strange red reflection that's coming through. Can you see this? All this here, broken cloud formation, haze, trash, spray in the skies, a yellow light source from our natural sun going down. And we've got this heavenly body that's in front of our sun, this strange red reflection that we see. Jason, you are a very respectable man for being persistent and taking your time and spending a good part of the day, and I mean all day, viewing those skies, viewing those chemtrails and seeing the truth. I mean, look at all this trash up here. I mean, it's all poisons, and there's another light source here. I mean, the next image will just blow us all away. Again, the Midlands in the UK are just being pelted with chemtrails. I mean, look at the shape of the sun. This white object is a simulator, a solar simulator that's up there above the Earth's atmosphere, hiding the sun. There's cloaking technology up there, and they're using these chemtrails to hide it too. But again, Jason says the public are just walking around and not noticing. They look up and just think that they're just aeroplanes that are just flying to different parts of the world on business trips. I mean, it's getting to a point now that we just have to try to wake these people up. Here we go again, more HARP clouds, as they use CERN and HARP as weather tools to manipulate our weather patterns and also to use cloud formations full of toxins to cover the system that's coming in. They don't want the mass of public to know. They really don't. And again, Jason, these are just fantastic images. Thank you. These next attachments are coming in from Andy from Scotland, and he is persistent and viewing the skies all the time. And you can clearly see that there is trash that's on this screen up in the skies in a crisscross formation. So I'm going to move to another image. I mean, when is the military going to give up? They're just carrying on every day, aren't they? Thinking that people are unaware of the trailing that goes on, morning, noon and night. But again, the ones that are awake, like all of us, are knowing exactly what they're doing and what they're hiding. So again, another fantastic image. These next attachments have come in by Dory Padilla from the USA, and she has been very persistent, going out early hours of the morning to view the sunrise. And I respect you for this. And I respect every single one of you that's going out and taking your time, spending that extra few hours to scan those skies, because you will find that there is a lot of changes up there. Again, you can see the trash that starts coming in and that red horizon. I mean, this dark cloud, this formation you see very thin on the horizon there, is trash that's coming in. Both sides of when the sun rises. Really have to keep note of this as well. Now as the sun, the illumination starts rising, it starts getting very interesting. And we've seen these on Dennis's images as well, on the last video. These strange clouds. Now look at the reflection on them. This orange haze and this yellow reflection is not from our sun. This reflection is coming from the Nibiru system. Look at the strange colourings on the horizon. These are not clouds. This is trash that's coming in from the inner solar system. That's out there. This is why they chemtrailed, to try and hide it. To stop humanity from seeing the truth. We've really got to prepare, because it's so deceiving that this haze on the horizon just looks like fog and mist. It's not. It's millions of miles of trash. Again, you can see the colour on these chems. This yellow reflection, and these. I mean, look at the colour of this. Very, very strange. And on this horizon here, you can see that it's just trash that's coming in. We haven't seen these colours or formations in the past. Never. Another fantastic image. Tori, you are just persistent, and it's just great to get people like yourself to produce images so we can all see the changes. Look again, this yellow reflection that's coming up before the sunrise. This cloud hasn't moved, just stays there. Not our normal horizon. All this trash that's coming in. The system is in front of our sun now. You can clearly see that something is rising before the sun. Can you see this yellow haze? Now when this does this, okay, all the clouds and the sky changes a very strange colour, proving that we've got another body up there. This isn't our sun that comes up first. And again, it's being cloaked every single day, spending trillions and trillions of dollars and pounds to hide it from humanity. Again, you've really got to think out the box with this one, okay? Now, as this yellow haze is coming up before the sun, you need to know and understand that we've not seen this before, and these strange colours in the skies are just brand new to us. We've not seen these before, okay? These clouds, everything is changing. It's all about the reflections and colours, and this orange haze. You will see on the next images that the sun comes up and this disappears, this yellow haze, this strange colour formation. Okay, now you can start to see the sun coming up on the horizon. Still that haze is there above it. The system is here, being cloaked. And then on the next image, it disappears and then the sun starts coming up. Now you can see now that the system is in the haze. Sun's coming up. And now you'll start to see this red reflection to the right hand side. And I believe this to be Nibiru. Very, very hazy, chemmed up and everything. I mean, look at the different formations of colours on the screen. I mean, you've caught this. Tori, you have caught this very cleverly. Brilliant image. Again, on the next image you can see clearly that it starts dimming. There's a darkness to this image from the last one, as the sun is rising. Can you see the strange colour settings in the chem clouds? This dark haze, and also now, if you can look closely, they're starting to chemtrail. There's chemtrails in front of this area to the right hand side. And the sun is just dimming. Again, all this trash. Oh, there's a lot going on these images. All the images, they're all fantastic. This one as well, when the sun is still rising, it just gets dimmer. And this surprised Tori as well, because she'd never seen this before. It just got darker. Another image to prove that the system is twisted. The sun's magnetic field as well is just not the same as it was anymore. This is a very spectacular image as well. I mean, look closely, okay? Now, as I've said, all the way through all the different videos, that we're looking at reflections. Now, standing there, where Tori took this image of the early rise, you can see this red haze around the sun, can't you? This is from Nibiru, this red haze, the trash. Now, Nibiru would be down here somewhere, down as the sun is rising in the inner solar system. And all this trash is in front of it. And this is why we're getting a dimness of the sun, the natural sun. But as the sun rises, we get the simulator that starts working its way in front of the area of the natural sun that's in our inner solar system. This is all trash again. These are all like chem clouds. These strange colours as well. And all the dark trash on the horizon coming in from the system. Another spectacular image. I mean, again, you can just clearly see as the sun keeps rising up in the sky, it's getting a lot darker. Now, this is proving that we are having an eclipse. It's proven it on the sunrise and the sundown, and also in the sky with that simulator that makes it look far too bright, but far too dark on the ground. It's proving that we've got objects in front of our natural sun. So again, a fantastic image. Can clearly see again that trash to the right hand side. I mean, what's going on? Because this picture is just incredible. As Tori said, it just got very, very dark. Very dark. I mean, I'm speechless looking at this image as well. I mean, again, all the trash, and the sun is just dimmed the skies. Absolutely crazy. What an image. And then, as the sun rose, it got a lot brighter again. But can you see here as well? There's an object. This there, just above it. And all this haze. I mean, it's getting a lot. Look at all the haze in the sky. Let's zoom into this photograph from Tori. Okay. If you look closely, there is something else above that sunrise. And looks clear. You can see clearly that haze in the sky. That red reflection from the Nibiru system. An outstanding image. And Tori, if you could send any more images, please, when you've got the time, please send them in to me, and I will produce more photos from yourself. And please again, keep safe and have a fantastic day tomorrow. Okay, these next attachments have come through from Dennis. And Dennis is from the USA. And again, this snowball sun, this white object in our sky, the simulator in front of the natural yellow sun that we've seen in the past. And also look at those chemtrails and look at the haze. I mean, yes, they're trying to cool the atmosphere down, and the reason why again the sun is becoming like this is because we've got the binary twin nemesis that's agitating our sun, causing bits to come off it. And again, space weather is just getting stranger by the moment. I mean, you can clearly see on this screen, if you look carefully, the halo behind all the trash, behind this haze. Chemicals that are being poured on top of us are causing cancer to a lot of human beings, even animals. So again, Dennis, thank you for this image. Here's a slight angle of the same image. I mean, where he's took a photograph, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? And these chem planes, what they do is they've got the jet fuel, and also they've got these pipings on the side of the wings, and they stop and start. They've mastered this now, haven't they? They've thought they've got clever with it. And they're laughing at all of us because they think they're doing a right good job. Because they know it's like a cat and mouse game. They just know that the public aren't woken up to this yet. Dennis had said as well that they started chemtrailing the moon. You can see the celestial body, the moon here, and these planes start to go to and fro, covering the moon area. So again, they do this all the time. And again, I do try and contact the BBC and news media to ask why they do this. But also, I just get a void call, or just they hang up on me, and they just turn around and say, they're just contrails. Well, we just know that that's a barefaced lie. Another great image as well from Dennis. I mean, again, you can see that pink haze, that pink reflection through those cams. Then poisonous toxins in the sky. And again, many of the public think these are natural cloudings. Well, they're not. They're chemicals that we're breathing in all the time. A very sad year, 2017, as they've been pumping our skies more than any other year. So thank you, Dennis, for these excellent images, and any more, please send them in, because it's all about, as I said, persistence, because we are going to catch those objects, them heavenly bodies that they're hiding from us. And this is a very strange shaped chemtrail as well. I mean, look at this haze, just these strange formations, like a face. I said this before as well. So, I mean, we're catching some strange skies. This next image is coming from Pamela Norton, and she is in the USA. And again, this wise lady that's been viewing the skies for years has sent an email to say that these pink clouds and also these purple reflections, she has never seen these in her whole life, ever before. She's spotted those chemtrails for years and noticed the changes, but now this pink reflection that's coming in is not from our sun. So again, thank you for this excellent image. I mean, you can clearly see that that pink reflection is from another light source out there in the heavens. They can't hide it from us on the clouds. They just keep continuously chemtrailing to hide the evidence, and we're now seeing those reflections. Nothing to do with the cooling of the planet. It's got nothing to do with the sun. These reflections are coming from Nibiru. So, I mean, it's getting stranger by the day. And I have prepared more as well. And I hope, please, as friends out there across the world, I really hope you're going to prepare for this. It's really important. Here's the next attachment from Pamela Norton. I mean, clearly see that the skies have changed. And also in her garden area you can see clearly that she says that the trees have never been like this. And she's been watching the previous videos of us reporting about the trees and the plant life and everything, that people have been complaining about their plant life not growing properly in their gardens and around the world. And so she took note of this and spotted that her trees are just falling apart. I mean, look how dry they are. These were, she said, was very lively and full of leaves and things. And notice as well that the birds are not, there's not many of them about anymore. So, I mean, these are spectacular images. And again, Pamela, if you catch any more footage, please send it in and I will produce more of your images. Okay, I've just got these images in of over there in the USA, the evening sky. I mean, we had some fantastic images from Dennis yesterday on the other video, but now he's sent in again more footage of those skies, of the sun and this red haze. He's up in the mountains sending these through to me now. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, again, you can clearly see this red reflection around the area of the sun and this other light source and all this trash in the sky. Fantastic image. Just thick with toxins, isn't it? It's just that they're smothering our skies all the time. And I mean, going back to the general elections around the world, the government and everything, I mean, they play their ticket, don't they? They just try and get everybody to believe everything they say, but they're doing this behind our backs. So please, any of the members of public out there need to see these images. I'd like to say as well that every one of you, okay, are doing a fantastic job by sending these in. I mean, because you are working as a team. We're a team, okay? And the community are trying to wake up others around the world, and this is fantastic. So again, I'm going to move to another one of Dennis's images. I mean, these are outstanding. You can see that red haze clearly and that light source just above. Another fantastic image. I mean, clearly you can see all those chemtrails, the plant life just drying up, and this green haze in the sky that we catch in the morning and the evening. This is the time when it's dead difficult, very difficult to hide Nibiru and the reflections when the sundown and the sunrise, because we get this strange light source above the area of the sun. They're putting all the trash there to hide it. Fantastic image, thank you, Dennis. Okay, I've got a piece of footage that's coming through from Dennis as well. I'm going to play this because you can clearly see that there's two light sources. One, and there's one above. And also there's another light source below. A very interesting video, so I'm going to play this to you now. Wow, Dennis, that was an amazing video. It really was. We're seeing those strange colours up there all the time. Again, as I said before, our skies will turn red, and this blood red reflection is coming in. I mean, look at the bottom here. This red haze from Nibiru. It's all across our horizons now. I mean, these strange cloud formations as well. I mean, it's all chemicals to hide the truth. I mean, look at this image as well from Dennis. I mean, it is so clear that the skies are reflecting strange colours. And we had this just last week in the UK, this green cloud formations, and then it goes to a red haze with this object, the simulator. I mean, look at the shape of it. If you look closely, it's a hexagon shape. Can you see this? It's not our sun that's up there. It's an object in front of it. And behind it is our sun being eclipsed. This dark shadow, these strange colours are from objects that are out there in front of our natural sun. So again, fantastic image. Thank you for this, Dennis. Dennis also said that the skies just changed. It was just like a blue sky at first, and then all of a sudden it turned pink, this hazy pink you can see on the screen. Now, we've never seen this colour before. It's coming from Nibiru, another celestial body that's on a 3,600 year orbit. And this colour has been seen before by the Sumerians. So again, a fantastic image. This is the image before everything turned pink. This red reflection. I mean, at first you can see the blue skies, the chemtrailing, and also that red haze and red reflections around the sun area, the trash on the horizon. And then it just turned a very pink colour. So I mean, Dennis, you're very observant, and this is fantastic. This next image has come in from Steve Perillo, another fantastic guy that takes a lot of images and sends them in. And he said, as the sun was rising, all of a sudden it became chemtrails. And as it came above this cloud formation, it became white hot. It became white looking, very strange shape, because of the simulator. And they start spraying the skies again to hide the truth. And he had to put his car lights on as well. And it was in the morning time. So again, Steve, thank you for this. Another great man has sent these in as well, Mike Carmelini. You can clearly see those chemtrails, strange formations in the sky with all this trash as well, and also the natural clouding that's still not protecting us on the horizon. The sun and the simulator is just beaming this white colour into the skies. Fantastic image. Also here, strange formations up there. And it's all to hide objects, heavenly bodies that's in our system. I mean, look at all this trash here again. I mean, thank you, Mike, for these images. Some strange formations again. Brilliant images. See, the key to this is being persistent and every day watching those skies. And sooner or later we're going to see Nibiru. We will see that heavenly body and we'll all catch it, because again, 21st of August, we're going to see that eclipse and we are going to see something up there. It's guaranteed. Also, Mike turned around and said on an email that it got very dark again at 12 PM lunchtime in Germany, in Europe. Look how dark it is here on these buildings and all this trash in the sky. Very, very strange times we live in. More strange formated chemtrails here. Chemplanes and all the trash, and I mean, it's just harming everything, isn't it? Another video as well from Mike Carmelini, and I'm going to play this for you as well, as he is seeing those toxins sprayed above the sky every single day. Thank you again, Mike, for this excellent video, because again, over in Europe, in Germany, and many other parts of Germany and across Europe, need to see these images to know that their skies are being chemtrailed. These next attachments have come in again from Catty Monaghan. I mean, we can see that there's two light sources in the skies, and like we saw on the footage of Torrey Padilla, we see these strange clouds, these orange clouds, this haze as well in the skies from the Nibiru system. These colours, again, fantastic. And this is on the other side of the world as well. I mean, Australia is a different part of the earth from the USA, so we're all seeing the same reflections, the same colourings. Fantastic. Another excellent image. I mean, I know it's slightly blurry, but you can clearly see that the strange colour in the skies are here. This pink haze on these chemtrails. Fantastic, thank you. Also, this is so evidential. I mean, this image is fantastic. Can you see the sun will be rising? I mean, look at the yellow haze and this pink reflection to the right hand side. There is a huge reflection that's coming through on the filtering through those chemtrails from Nibiru. Fantastic image, and thank you for sending this in. It's just outstanding, isn't it? I mean, clearly everyone is seeing this system that's coming in now. These strange orange reflections on the chem clouds. I mean, the colours are very, very fascinating, aren't they? But again, so dangerous to humanity, because we're going to head very close to a huge pole shift. So again, thank you, Catty, for these images, and if you collect any more, again, please send them in. It's so important for all of us to see them. And keep safe. Patrick Plowman has just sent this image in as well from Europe. I mean, look at those lines in the sky. Same formations as well that Mike Carmelini sends in. So again, we are all a community, and we're all looking up at the skies. And again, our job, our work is to try and wake humanity up with this whole situation that's occurring and unfolding right up there in the heavens. So thank you again for this, Patrick. Okay, these have just arrived in as well. So again, thank you, Mike. I mean, you're very, very persistent, and these images are fantastic. Again, these are in Germany, and look at that white object that's in front of our sun, this simulator. Now, look on the land, look at these buildings, okay? Now, years past before, when we saw the yellow sun, everything would be lovely and just nice and clear, and we would see the sunlight on the buildings. But again, it's just black and bleak and chemtrailed in the skies with this object that they're trying to fool the world, humanity, to say this is our sun, but again, it's not. They are hard at work to hide those heavenly objects. This next excellent image is coming from Jeff Ward from the USA, and he is seeing this strange haze in the sky, and also this strange formation, and says as well that he's viewed the skies for many, many years. A respected gentleman, and says also that the sun has changed, the skies have changed, far too many chemtrails that's being sprayed up in the skies as well. And I mean, Jeff, thank you for this kind email that you've sent in as well with your information, because so many people are upset with this. They really are. They feel let down by the government, as no one is saying a word. So, I mean, Nibiru is coming. It is on its orbit, and it will head very close towards our Earth. We're all seeing these huge changes, aren't we? So again, Jeff, thank you for this image, and if you have any more, please send them in to me. With again more footage from Jeff Ward, and he is in Wasilla in Alaska. So he noticed as well, when taking images of the skies, that this plasma, this strange yellow colour that also we saw on other images on this video, and it sort of startled him. He got worried about it. So I'm going to show you the other image, but a fantastic catch. On the opposite side of where the sun was rising, he saw this pink reflection on the horizon here, and he said he's going to keep an eye on this for all of us. Every day he's going to go up there and check the skies over the mountains in Alaska, because he has spotted those strange formations on the Alaska cams that we've been producing on the channel videos. So he thought to himself, I'm going to go and check, and he is now persistent and checking the skies for us, for all of us. So again, I mean, Jeff, outstanding, thank you. This is from Janet Beasley, again in the USA. A fantastic video. I mean, look how dark it is here as well. This image, just absolutely outstanding. This green haze in the sky and this pink reflection to the right side of this simulator with the sun behind it, but there's a huge red reflection coming through behind those chemtrails. Very, very clear, but very, very thick in chems. Fantastic, spectacular image. I've also had messages asking me, when is this going to happen? What's the date going to be when Nibiru heads and causes a lot of problems to our Earth? Well, I haven't got the answer to that. But what I can say is that there is huge changes out there in the heavens. There's far too many red reflections and far too many of different sky colourings up there, and the sun is being affected so much now that there's far too much bad space weather out there, of trash and these corona holes, these blasts. It's just getting worse. Earthquakes, there's multiple earthquakes around the world all the time. So I do believe that this event is close, but it's just being persistent and waiting and just carrying on to the very end. And if the power grid goes down in the future, well, I just want to say that I love and respect all of you, and I hope that everybody will cope and survive, because you've all been fantastic with all your excellent messages and your respect to keeping this channel running. So please, again, it's a matter of preparing, because the skies have changed. The sun's changed, the moon seems far too big and changing colour. There's a huge reflection, a light source out there that's reflecting on the moon, the sun, and I mean, we just got to prepare. Okay, as I just showed Janet's image, Jeff Ward has just sent me some other fantastic images from Alaska. Now, again, can you see clearly that there's something to the right hand side of the sun here? This is lens flare, okay? Now, this white object that's in front of the sun, there's something here, but also as it's getting darker just at the top here as well, and very, very dim, this yellow reflection that we see on the land. Another fantastic image. Thank you. Here's another image from Jeff as well. I mean, you can clearly see that there's two light sources, and we see this in mid-sky, this simulator and the reflection from the sun, and there's other objects up there. And look at these lines in the chems, and this harp cloud. Very strange, and a blue reflection above here as well. And very dim on dark on the land. And this is why the subscribers, this is why myself and other people that awake to the truth are doing this, because they know something is wrong. They know that before, in the past, the skies weren't like this. Thank you again, Jeff, for this. I mean, you can clearly see that there is something wrong. This haze in the sky, this white object that's burning through the chems. Very strange, thank you. I mean, the system is coming in now, isn't it? It really is. Very, very... I mean, these images are very... so in your face now, aren't they? I mean, it's screaming at us, isn't it? It really is. But again, people that walk around, look up to the skies and just think it's clouds and just believe the weather channels all the time. They just turn their tellies on, their TV units around the world, and they just listen to all the propaganda, foolish lies. And I really hope that many more people around the world will start to look up now, to notice there's something that's really bad up there that's heading our way. And I just want people to prepare for this. I really do. I mean, we have other people around the world that are preparing, and that's good, but we've got to wake more people up. Here again is this white simulator. You can see the shape of it as well, this hexagon sort of shape to it as well. And again, just look in the sky, it's very bleak and dark. If this simulator, as I said before, was removed, we would see that our sun is being eclipsed. We would see it. So again, thank you for this shot. And again, being persistent, I'm hoping that one day they're going to mess up, something's going to happen, and we're going to see that object. Okay, these two attachments are coming in from Marcus MXPX, another fantastic guy that sends some brilliant emails and messages and he is seeing the truth as well. I mean, again, look at that golden haze on the opposite side from the sunrise. I mean, again, look at the plant life. Very disturbing image. Another blue light source from the opposite side as the sun's disappeared and gone down on the other side on the horizon. Can you see this? There is another light source appearing. So again, thank you for these two attachments. These are fantastic. And any more, please send them in. It's so important that we all get to see the attachments. This next image has been super enhanced by Deborah Allen from the USA. And there is something that's here. This pink rainbow reflection. And you can clearly see the shape of this simulator. It's not our natural sun that we're seeing in the skies. This white object that's placed up there in the Earth's atmosphere above and hiding everything. It's been up there for years and still people don't notice it. So again, thank you Deborah for this image. This again is coming from Deborah. I mean, look at the haze. Look at this pink reflection as well. Now this disc they use, this simulator, behind it with the soul, the sun, and also this heavenly body that we see is reflecting. I mean, look at these strange formations up there as well. These chems. Another interesting image. Thank you very much, Deborah. Strange colours again, these red reflections. A chem plane going past. Haze in the sky. Strange formations. And this simulator. I mean, we've never seen it as white as this before, have we? All this trash, these colours. Excellent image, showing the proof that something is wrong. Okay, we've got more images from the USA, from Wayne Palmery. A fantastic guy. And he is saying that that red reflection is coming from behind that simulator, that object up there. And again, we just seen the red reflection on the other images from Deborah. I mean, look at these. Other people have seen it from the other side of the world. Strange colours, burnt out chemtrails. This simulator. Again, look at the dark sky. Very green. It's not the blue sky. Very, very dark. Fantastic image. Thank you for this. Okay, this image as well from Wayne has seen something. If you look closely at this image, all this trash and chem, he's enhanced the image. There's something big up there that's round. Is this Nibiru? Because it's a large round object that's up there behind all that haze and these chemtrails, this trash. So another fantastic image, a true image that something is up there in the skies that's above those chemtrails. So again, Wayne, thanks for your persistence, and again, please send other photographs in so we can show the subscribers. I've just got this image just moments ago from Deborah Allen. Again, I mean, it just clearly proves that there is something wrong. Again, look how dark here, and this white simulator, this object. And look what's bouncing off these chems, the light source of these red reflections from Nibiru. Look at these pink reflections in the cloud formations. And this strange haze of pinkness as well. I mean, the evidence is getting much more clearer than ever that there is something seriously wrong with our system now. And we all just want the kill shots, don't we? We want to see Nibiru. And as I said before, I have seen it. I saw it on the 25th of July 2016. And I was blown away by it. And again, I saw it 3 weeks back. It was on the horizons, and many of you have seen it as well. And many of you brought footage in of showing that red light source on the opposite side. There is something that's coming, and it's big and it's huge, and it's going to be an event that's going to change all of our lives. And I really want to send this important message out to all of you. because these images are very important to all of us, proving that there are huge changes out there in the heavens. As again, the rapture is just around the corner, because the evidence is getting so more and more overwhelming every day. This photograph was taken again by Deborah at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and this is when we start to see the simulator, this white object, this in front of our sun. And can you see the reflections here from behind it? Both sides, from the system. This disk that we see is above our atmosphere. I say this all the time because I just want to get people to see this now. It's so important that this has to come out now. It has to be exposed to the world. Here's the last fantastic image from Deborah as well. I mean, you can clearly see that is far too much of a different colour from our yellow sun we've seen in the past. Chemtrails spraying that area as well, and another object that's travelling with it, and the haze, and again it's harming everything. So Deborah, thank you for these images, and please have a safe week. These excellent images are just coming now from Brazil, from Gladstone Prairie, and this person, this subscriber, fantastic person, has spotted this strange formation of this rainbow it just stops here, and we've seen these on the Mexico cams. These are from the system that's causing these effects through these strange formated cloud systems. So again, thank you for this image. Here it is, that's been enhanced and zoomed in. You can see clearly there's no rainbow at the top here or below. It's just a reflection that's up there as well. Signs in the skies that we're coming to some crazy times ahead. Excellent image. I haven't zoomed into these images. This is from this kind subscriber over in Brazil that's gone forwards and, just zoomed in slightly herself. I mean, look at this. I mean, people are picking up this strange formation all the time. It's like a cross in the sky, isn't it? Very strange. And thank you again for these images. I mean, anything that's just not right up there in the skies, please send your images in, and we need to see this, all of us. Also, that this kind subscriber said that it started moving. It was sort of jolting, moving. I mean, is this something to do with HARP? And again, I do believe it's to do part to hide the Nibiru system. There's something. Our weather system is changing. Everybody is doing a fantastic job by sending all the images in. And please do send more as we continue to show the truth. I mean, look at this. It's just very strange. Excellent image. And this person says that it got stronger, very strong. I mean, this is not a rainbow. Clearly shows it's not a rainbow. It's a reflection. It's a huge reflection that's coming in. Even as well, if you can see on the screen there, her family members were looking up at that object as well. Others were noticing. And people are starting to notice that there is something very odd about our skies now. Very strange. And when they do see the brown dwarf star and the other celestial objects, they're going to know that everything that they've learnt through their lives has been a total lie. So again, thank you for sending these in. These are absolutely fantastic. Here as well, from the same excellent person, is seeing this haze, seeing this yellow reflection. And this is what Dennis saw on his images we just saw earlier on. I mean, this pink, crazy haze in the sky we've never seen before. And they're seeing it in Brazil as well. Very, very strange. Thank you for this. Here's another stunning image that she sent in. This strange yellow reflection on the horizon here. These black chem clouds. And also this red haze. And there's another light source here. So again, I mean, we're collecting so many fantastic images, and I respect your work that you sent in. It's just fantastic, thank you. And also, people over in Brazil, please take care, and also respect your family members. Okay, we've got a video that's come in as well from Gladstone from Brazil. So I'm going to play this video for you as well. So take note of them pink haze chemtrails in the sky, and it's also picked up an object up there as well. So I'm going to play the video now. That was great. That footage was fantastic, and I will show everybody's piece of footage that they send in. I've got to get through others and many other photos and images, and I will produce these again tomorrow onto another video. And again, please keep safe in Brazil, and thank you for your long email of what you've seen up there in the heavens in the past, and you know also that the skies are changing. So again, fantastic, thank you. So we continue the journey every day, as much footage as we can get out there, to show humanity and other people around the world what they're doing up there to our skies. And this fantastic image has now come in from Steve Perillo. And he is a very persistent man. And he always says to me, God bless, and he is, I mean, very, very respectable, and you all are. You all are, through this journey of changing of the skies. Steve also said on this image that this chem plane just didn't look right at all. There was something different about it. Not having any wings, it was just like a round object that was spraying through the sky. And also, fantastic image. I mean, look at this. All this trash and everything. Different colour reflections on the horizon. So, again, please, everybody, take care and prepare. And if the grid goes down, at least we've tried our hardest to show the truth of what's going on up there. So, again, we're just going to continue every day. So, take care and respect to all of you. And I'll be back shortly from Matt Rogers.